After 6 years owning this old trusty Nissan Livina, I have to sell it because I'm still jobless, and at the moment I'm working as a gig worker, as a Grab driver or maybe Uber driver. But this awesome car never fails me. It's a good car, but the gas consumption is quite high, and another minus is the fact that the tax is also high. Makes me kind of hard to own it at the moment. So I guess this is goodbye, Blanca, my old trusty Nissan Livina. I hope your new owner will treat you better than me. I'm truly sorry. Well, this is goodbye, I guess. Yep, this is the guy who's gonna bought Blanca, and also he sold his old Renault Triber, which I also bought, so it's kind of swap, but I get an extra after sold Blanca to him. I hope he could treat Blanca as good as me, even better. Nah, that's the menu right Triber. So this is Renault Triber RXZ 2020, the highest type at the launch. With automatic and manual transmission, so you can do both manual and automatic transmission. Well, the car itself is actually still looking good for a 5 years old car, and I don't know, I really love this car. This car is kind of like a K car from France, maybe, because it's only 1000 cc in engine, which in Indonesia it's also maybe could be classified as LCGC, low cost green car. So I could use Pertalite or the gas, which is the lowest and the most bad or ugly in octane, still octane 90s, but yeah, I don't know. From the first time I saw this car, I already love it. It is beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at the interior. And as you can see, I already make it my home. I put my action figures here and there because this car, sure, it's a cheap car because, well, it's kind of failed. Renault is already bankrupt in Indonesia. They are no longer here. But the only reason why I bought this over another LCGC or K car is because it has double blower. Not even double, it's triple blower. So this is a 7-seater, and all the seats have their own air conditioner, which is awesome for a car in this class because the Daihatsu Sigra, Toyota Calya, and the rest of LCGC doesn't have it. Well, and as you can see, you can just take out the the last chair to put more trunks into it, and also it already has well, you could put roof rack. Already have a roof rack, and it's small. Look at that, so small compared to other cars. So I don't know why. The first time I saw this car, I think, wow, this is cool. I think I love it. And then, yeah, finally I got it, even though I have to sell my trusty Nissan Livina. Hey, well, I'll be honest with you, driving Renault Triber is not for everyone. As you can see, there's a slight of delay, especially in gear 1 and gear 2. I guess it's like when you hit the gas before the gear shift from 1 into 2, it's they get a really short interval. Like most cars, usually when we hit the gas in the gear 1 and to the gear 2, they're like long process, but in Renault Triber it's too short, the interval, so it's kind of well, I guess it's kind of hard to drive this car if you are in some sort of traffic, or maybe in the resident area where you have to continuously stop and go, because the Gear 1 and Gear 2, it's rather sucks. But if you drive this car in the freeway or in a road that doesn't have lots of traffic, it's a breeze. It's fun to drive, especially after you hit Gear 3 and above. Man, this car is fun to drive. I guess when Renault designed this car, in their mind it's like for maybe European city, not in Asia with heavy traffic and all that jazz. But I honestly felt fun driving this car somehow. Yeah, there's a lot to be more desired, like better acoustic, maybe better better anything. But for the price, for a car, simply a car, a utility, this is more than enough. I love the head unit. It already have Android car and Apple car, which is awesome for its price. The air conditioner is very good. We have double blower, even triple blower, so the guys in the third seat also have air conditioner, and the air conditioner is very good somehow. I don't know how. For a car in below 1000 cc, which is awesome somehow. And what else? I don't know. This car is, as a car, not like car with features. It's a fun to drive car, like I said, especially after you hit Gear 3. Maybe Gear 2 until 3 is it's already fun. Maybe I don't know. This engine fault is really common for Renault Triber somehow. I joined the forum about Renault Triber owner, and all of them having the same problem. And the cause of this so-called engine fault is still kinda unknown. But from my experience, it became let me say, if you have engine fault, you cannot start the engine. You have to kinda lift the battery or the battery cable, so it's kinda reset the engine from the beginning, or you just have to wait like 5 minutes or something before the engine reset and you can start the engine. So yeah, it's kind of hard. So my wife won't drive this car because of it. I know it's kind of dangerous somehow. The first idea, probably I'm using bad gas like Pertalite, but it might be clutch actuator, they say. So they try to fix it, and probably the clutch canvas needs to be replaced. Yeah, it's kind of old. It's been 5 years, so I also replace it, and I guess somehow it kind of works. After that, the engine felt better, but also the brake clutch need to be replaced. Yeah, old car. Well, update after the grueling process of servicing Tribe. This car turns into something beautiful. It's still underpowered, but not underperformed, because after being serviced, you know, you can rely on the machine. It's just a small car, 1000 cc car, which is small for today's standard, but after being serviced, every time there's a climb, I don't have to worry that it's gonna pull back and maybe reverse, because somehow the engine strong enough so it can have like some uphill assist, which is awesome. And it became easier to drive. It's like I'm gliding through. It's like it's fun to drive. Wow, this car turns into something beautiful, at least for me. And it's just such a sight to behold, such a car to drive. If you kind of like me, maybe you can call it Sunday driver type or something like that, because if you're chill, if you're laid back, if you're just drive for fun, it's a fun car. I think that's a concept from K car and also LCGC type of thing, but it is such a fun ride. Wow, I don't know what to say. I guess I already paid enough money to service this thing. I'm glad it turns into something worthwhile. So, if you live in Indonesia, you'll know that Bandung is a highland. It has many hills, steep hills, crazy descent, and all that stuff. And this car, well, it proved it's a little engine that could. I know, maybe if I give it a score 10 as perfect, this car probably get 7 or 7.5. But for a small car, such a delight. So, what's the conclusion? Well, it's kind of hard to put it in a short and concise way. So, let's break it down with some pros and cons. Let's start with the cons. Well, you have to remember this is an affordable car. This is not a luxury car. So, set your expectation in the proper way, because as a K car, LCGC car, or just another affordable car, it's not a luxury. There are always costs that getting cuts here and there. And in this Triber, well, lots of it, I guess. The first thing came to my mind is the suspension. It's stiff. The funny thing is, if you take 4 people, it's getting better. So the more you carry weights, the more the suspension feels better, but also it's kind of drain the fuel consumption. And also the engine, like I said, as a K car, this is only 1000 cc engine. So forget if you want to sprint or you want to just fast, because I try to push this car into the limit, and all I get probably just 150. Hell, even in 100 kilometers per hour, you already feel the vibration. I kind of forgot. You talk about the suspension. It's kind of nimble. So when I go to the highway and there's a bumpy road, you know, you kind of flying. It's kind of whoa. You have that sensation of this is not stable. Yeah, that's an affordable car. Also, the build quality. I know it's not that good at acoustic. You can hear noises from outside the car, but it's okay. But maybe because this car already 5 years old, there's a creaking like when you turn the steering wheel, or maybe when you adjust the steering wheel. Even when sometimes you just went through a bumpy road, you kind of hear maybe the spare parts or something like. So yeah, it's an affordable car. Yeah, sadly. I kind of forgot another affordable section about it is the lights. The lights on this car are not bright enough in modern terms, because you know, like modern cars or modern motorcycles, when they flash the lights, kind of you get blinding by the light. But this is no, the light's not white, it's kind of orange dim light, which is probably a good thing for other people. But sometimes when you're driving night, it's kind of, well, it's still dark. But yeah, maybe it's some cost cutting measures that I mentioned. Also, the wiper, not the wipers, but when you push the wiper and it flush the water, it only have one. Most car have two. Yeah, it's kind of cost cutting. And another cons is compromise. Yeah, as an affordable car, you have to compromise with the engine itself. Even if you already compromise it, this car has some weird set of rules or ground of rules that the car itself won't break even if you try to. Like when I'm driving and I like to change the gear from neutral to drive or neutral to reverse, if you push the brake not hard enough, the car will tell you like need. He begs that you push the brake harder, and if you didn't do it, it won't start. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, that's what happens. So let's say if you are driving in D mode drive, and your son trying to maybe push or pull the transmission into neutral, it won't do because you have to hit the brakes. Maybe it's a good thing. Yeah, but yeah, you have to compromise. And not just that, the car have the audacity to judge you based on how good you drive it, or how fuel consumption savvy you are. And there's actually a judge or maybe some sort of result that you can check. Did I drive this well enough, or do I just careless? Yeah. So yeah, you have to compromise. This is like hot girl with all the red flags that if you wanna go on, you have to compromise with it. Yeah. Another cons I just realized when I try to use other Grab driver car, they're using the LCGC car like Sigra and Calya. Well, Triber fuel consumption is not, well, actually it's good, but compared to other LCGC, they are better, which is weird because Triber is 1000cc engine, and the Sigra and Calya is 1500cc, but somehow they have better fuel consumption, especially in city driving with traffic stop start, which is somehow they are better. Kind of weird because Calya and Sigra is more of a normal car, even if they are LCGC. They're not 1500 but 1200cc, Yeah, but somehow they are better. So fuel consumption is actually decent but not good. So it's kind of cons. I kind of hope more. So what about the pros of it? Well, it's quirky. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I love this car as a design. It's better than any other LCGC so far in Indonesia. Better than Datsun Go, better than Calya and Sigra. The design is quirky. It's kind of cute that you see that this car is not big per se. From the outside, it's small, but when you sit down on it, it's a 7-seater, a proper 7-seater, which is cool. It's the design is beautiful. Renault doing a very good thing here because this is unique. It's not unlike anything. So if you want to have a car that not outstanding, this car is really flashy. If you try to be stealthy, if you're trying to be humble, this is not. This is a flashy car, but that's why I like it. Even the color, this is orange, awesome. Even the black one, the white one, they're all beautiful. It's beautifully designed, a quirky car. I don't know, I just love the presentation of this car. A really proper car. Okay, another pros is the air conditioner. This car already 5 years old. The air conditioner is really good. I use it as a online driver, and almost every customer never complains about the air conditioner. It's good. Even my son, it's kind of, Dad, it's too cold, can you turn it down? That's how good the air conditioner is. Awesome. It's not double blower, it's triple blower. The third seat also got the air conditioner. Awesome. Another pros, this is a proper car. If a car you need doesn't require like camera 360, connection to internet or something like that, this is a proper car. If all you need is just a transportation from point A to point B, this is already enough. Okay, this car have connection. It has Apple CarPlay, Google Car. It's enough. Maybe in the basic requirements standard, because all that I need in a car is already in it. This car have reverse camera, radar. It has, well, air conditioner. It has, well, almost anything that you want in a basic car, but it still has some room to grow. They have a proper roof rack. You can add a roof rack. You can add anything like you've seen before. I already make this car like my second home. I put my action figures, I put my music here. This is a proper car. And another pros, it's fun to drive. It's kind of responsive, like I said, maybe a little bit nimble if in the high speed, or maybe if you have a bumpy road, but it's fun to ride, especially in a city when you have to mobile like to the left, to the right. It's a good car. Although I should put it on cons. The turning radius, it's not that good. It's a small car, but it behaves like a big one. When you do a U-turn, it's not like you can do an 8, it's just an U, which is enough basically. Yeah, it's a utilitarian car, a tool car maybe to be exact. And probably the most pros that I could mention here is the fun factor. It's fun to ride this. I know it's kind of underperformance in the engine, but after it reached the third gear, wow, it's smooth sailing, road sailing maybe if it's a Honda. I like it to ride it. And if you got this car in a good condition, it's kind of smooth. I like to drive it in a city. It's really fun. I mean, it's a fun car. And for me, maybe I'm an old school guy because car came in every size, every luxury type, everything, but the fun factor is what makes me always maybe kind of more love that car. Like I once have a Toyota Starlet, which is fun. It's kind of like riding a Volkswagen Golf. It's fun to ride. So this car also fun to ride, and that's what matters most for me. I don't know about you, but yeah, for a 5-year-old car, I love this car. So what's the conclusion? Well, if you on a budget but you still want a unique car, quirky car, which is fun to drive, stands out among the rest, well, this could be a consideration. Although if you ask me, logically speaking, technically speaking, I wouldn't recommend this based on the specs, but somehow it's a good car and I love it. So yeah, that's good. And honestly speaking, well, most of our decision not based on logic. Most of it are emotional, and this car teach me that sometimes specs is another thing, but what you want probably another thing. And this car makes me want it from the first time I saw it until the day I got it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stick with this car for quite a year or something. Thank you guys, bye.